Hey guys, it's Chris Singh here back from C&H Smallens again for another informative video. This one deals with the Bolens lawn tractor, or lawn and garden tractor I should say, because this is more of a higher end heavy duty line of the Bolens they made probably about 30 years back. The problem is the parts, trying to find parts for a specific machine like this is almost next to nil out here, because this tractor I think it was made back in the early 80s, and I believe the lady who originally bought it said she's the original owner. And now the problem is the electrostatic clutch on this thing is failing. It's going intermittently off and on here, and I'll actually show you what it looks like underneath here. And the problem is with that is they no longer support this machine, and you cannot find parts for this machine at all, and that caused a problem, because other than that the machine runs okay for her. And it has a Kohler Magnum 20 on the front end of this engine on here as well. And let me show you down here what the clutch looks like on the front here, if I can even show it to you. Let me see if I can get a better picture here. There we go. This is what it looks like right down in front down here. PTO. Let me get a better picture. That's what it looks like down inside here. There's a big apparatus here for your stack pulleys in front here, and your PTO clutch is behind that underneath there, as you see right there. And it failed the test they have in the shop service manual for that, and because of that it needed to be replaced. However, we cannot get any parts for this specific machine due to the age and the fact that Bolens was bought up by MTD a while back, and they no longer support this specific machine and the specific part number for the part that's needed on here as well. And anytime a manufacturer buys up another company like Bolens for MTD, chances of you trying to find older parts and stuff like that goes down significantly because of that factor for that. Other than that, the machine runs good, starts good, does what it's supposed to do. It just doesn't work properly for the electrostatic clutch on there, but it kicks off intermittently, and that's a problem right there. When we check the wiring looks good, and it failed the test for the actual unit itself when you have it tested unto itself on there for that. This is the 2000 Hydro Eliminator they call it, and it has a Magnum 20 twin cylinder opposed engine on the front of it. It has a nice big spin-on oil filter that we put on here about 2 years back on here when the thing was running great for her. And let me see what the back of this, and it looks like as well too. Had a nice big hydrostatic drive in the back on there as well too. You got a dual speed transmission slip lever on this thing as well too. It's a high and low differential in here as well too, so you can have high and low speed setting on there as well. And it has a real big deck on this thing. It's about, I think about a 48-inch deck on there, 3 blades, 48-inch deck on here. This is what they made back in the early 80s before they started cheaping them up and went with the MTD style designs out there for that. So that's basically a review of all the certain specs and stuff like that out here for it. I'll fire it up here and you can see how it runs. These things are nice and smooth too out here as well, because they're twin opposed out there, and they run a heck of a lot better than some of the new machines out here. So let me fire it up here for you and see how this thing goes for you guys. There we go. Had a little bit of gas in there, but these things don't have an aftermarket or after-fire solenoid on the carburetor. So let me gun it up here. You can see how this thing guns up. That's full speed right there, about 35, 3600 RPMs. Nice and smooth. There's a low speed right there for that, about 18, about 2000 right there for it. Drives nice, runs around nice, everything works on here perfectly fine. Let me shut the hood here. Nice big hood on there. You don't see that like on the new ones out. The new ones, they put some piss shit on hood on there and anything else like that. Let me run this thing around here so you can see this thing running around. This is what I call the man-sized tractor. This ain't no piece of crap out there. It doesn't have power steering, even though it should have power steering on this thing. Got this thing flies up hills out here as well. It's full speed ahead. It turns pretty good. Got a real nice turning radius on here. Flies up the hill pretty quick too. So there's your review of the Bolens lawn tractor, the Series 2000 Hydro Eliminator style machine. If anybody has any questions, comments, whatnot, something like this, just email me here or leave a message on my page. I'll see you guys.